Hi, and welcome to How to Solve a Rubik's Cube in 30 Seconds. This is additional moves for part 4 on my ongoing series that solves the Rubik's Cube using the corners first method. In parts 1, 2, and 3, we solved all the corners by putting an X on every side. And in part 4, we started to put the edge pieces together. People have been getting a little confused on the best way to do these edges, and perhaps I did that step 4 a little too fast for people. So I'm going to do it a little bit slower. In this particular case, I'm going to pick yellow for the top. But again, once you have the X on every side, you can pick whatever side you want, usually the side that works fastest for you. And what you want to do is you want to look for, in this middle row, any place that you can find the top color. So the top color is yellow. Here's a yellow. And what you're going to do is you're going to put the first 3 pieces in, but not the 4th piece. So here is a yellow and a green. It's going to go up here, where yellow and green are. So what you do is you just turn the cube so that here's the piece where it needs to go. Here is where that piece is. It's very simple. We're going to turn it clockwise. We're going to put the piece in, and we're going to just turn it back. And there you go. That's 1. And we're going to keep going as far as we can around the middle. So here is a yellow-blue. It needs to go up to yellow-blue. So we'll turn it. So again, it's on the back side of where it needs to be. The yellow-blue needs to be right here, and it's on the back side. We just simply turn it down, move it into position by moving it. Why did I just have a freeze? Well, look like my camera froze for a second. And then back up. In case it froze, in case my camera froze, let me redo that. So here's the yellow-blue, and we need to put it here with yellow-blue. We just make sure that the top color is in the back. And then you would turn the face down. There it is, right there. Move that middle layer so that it comes and meets it and turns up. And it can be done both ways. If you see, for example, the yellow piece on this side, you still would put it in this back, turn it this way, and put it in, and then turn it up. Or if it's on this side, like this one is, we're going to do yellow and red. We're going to put, again, we have yellow, red, there it needs to be, yellow, red. We put the piece, the top color piece in the back, so there's where it needs to go in the front. We turn it down, we put it in, and we turn it up. And all we're going to do is solve 3. So with 3 yellow done, now we're going to turn it over and look at the other side. In this case, we have 3 here, but they're actually not correct. We have the white-green, that's correct, but the white-blue doesn't belong there, and the white-orange doesn't belong there. So what we need to do is move these pieces around. This white-orange is going to need to go here. This white-blue is going to need to go here. So here's how we're going to do that. Remember how I said we always have that missing, that we only solve 3 on the bottom? Well, it's because every time you do a piece on the top, you do mess up one piece on the bottom. And so what you're going to do is, whenever you're doing the piece up here, you always seem to mess up the piece directly under it. So what I do is I turn the bottom to always make sure that this messed up piece is underneath the piece I'm working on. So therefore, I don't mess up these pieces. I always just mess up one piece that is already messed up. So here's how we're going to actually solve moving these around. We're going to move the orange here, the blue one here. Well, we actually can do this all in one move. Now take a look. I'm going to move this down, and we're going to move the blue back. We're going to put it up, and we're going to move to where we want that piece to go, which is now right here. We're going to now turn it back down. And there, remember it's still there. We're going to then put it into its place. We're going to turn it back up. Now, and then it's actually moved that white-blue piece to the bottom. So what we're going to do is we're now going to turn the top so that the white-blue piece is directly under it. We're going to turn it sideways and just move that piece into place and turn it back. Now, we still just have our one messed up piece. These are still all fine, but now we've put 1, 2, 3 of these into place. We can actually turn this. And we've got 3 on the top, and we've got 3 on the bottom. Now, The next thing that needs to happen is you need to put a fourth piece in, either on the top or the bottom, because you're going to be putting these two pieces together. So in this case, since I see the white is here, and there can only be one more white, red needs to go right there, I put it below where it needs to go, I turn it, put it into place, and turn it back up. And that's going to solve that side. And now we're going to have to put that last piece into place. So to put this last piece up here, it could either be here or it can be here. The move is very similar to each other. They're just sort of symmetrically opposed depending on which way you're going to turn this. So what you're going to do to put this piece up here is you're going to turn this up. You're going to turn this center back. Then turn that back. There it is back there. Turn it down, put it back in, and then turn it up. You haven't messed up your bottom, and you now have completed your top.